thought SmackDown was really good tonight, though. What do you think we need a US tournament match? So, on our way, going on our way. Yeah. The face with that. I would not mind that though, would you? Oh crap! So that way, so that he gets into call up right now. He's ready for it though, I think. Yeah. Wee! Oh. That was easy. Yeah. Is it being stupid again? Yep.
The ending of that thing sucks. If you want to hit that thing,
You're in trouble.
dude, you gotta swap. You can't just go with it. It's
Don't grab me that time. No! No, gang! No! Is it the last bar deal? I wanna know. There we go. I know you love calling me an asshole. No. Wow. You almost do, Sal. You almost do. Ah! Oh. Come on. Yeah. Come on. No, it's not. Come on, you can do it. I don't like that. You know, you don't want to just go back. You don't want to. You don't want the green hat.
Yeah.
do it. Man. I did. Yeah. I hope so.
Number 5.
Yep. No! That was fun.
Oh, hell no. No, that's the good thing. Actually, I can't. I can't be doing that, buddy. I'm gonna fucking scratch my throat again. I can already feel it. It's still scratched. Oh, what's up the eyeball? See, bitch.
No! You know what? Get back here. Let me give you a hug.
All right, so, all right, so, any wrestling news?
Yeah.
No, it's already updated. It's already TNA Plus. I have it on my phone. So now, if I pay for this, I can give you guys a login, and y'all can watch that shit on your phone.
No!
Yeah,
No!
it's like old TNA.
Okay, no
So-
one saw that.
You can pay $9.99 a month and get the regular, like all the. What? Oh, what are you talking about that? It's basically the same, but it's $9.99 a month. You get all the TNA content, plus the special events, like not the main four, but the in between. You could, or you can pay $100 something or something like that a year, like $195.99, and get it for a whole year. Or you can pay the World Championship tier which is like $219.95 or something like that, and you get all the pay-per-views, even the big four. I'll pay for it.
No! Let's do it again. No! No, I didn't fall. No, I didn't fall. No, game. I don't know. I don't know what happened. What happened?
Six years ago. Yeah, you left, I came in. You left when I just started. I love how we call it the stream. You know what? I like to think that I think that Carnage the stream is respectful because I think he's going through an identity crisis and he doesn't like pick a name and stick with it. He wants to keep starting over.
What?
From what I was told by Fear, take that.
I go. Huh? It's really gonna be a tough one, just so you know. I think that gas we use daily, I think too. Just follow me. This way. Behind. Drive. There's a drive. Right there.
Ridiculous. This story happened on Christmas Day. Our boss liked having the stores open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on holidays. Usually, it was slow enough that only one worker was needed to run the shop. And since I don't celebrate Christmas, I volunteered to cover the Christmas Day shift so my staff could spend the day with family. The day went by very slowly, with customers trickling in here and there, enough to stay busy. Most were people without holiday plans, or they were picking up food for pre-dinner. It was about 3 p.m. when this entitled mother and her husband came in. Erin was holding a very small, very fussy baby. The husband ordered the food, and they sat down at one of our booths. A mother and two sons came in right after them, and they also sat to eat their food. Since it was slow, I was eating that day to get the food and maintenance done. All the assembly and get done, to a place full of and I feel like knock on the door to the kitchen. I opened the door to see the teenage son just standing there. The guy insisted that I'm sorry to bother you, but that couple with the baby, well, she's changing the baby's diaper right there on the table. So I step out into the lobby, and sure enough, Karen has her baby lying on one of the tables, changing him. She had nothing beneath him, so his bare bum was on the tabletop. It was also very clearly a number 2 because the smell was awful, and you could see that poop was smeared everywhere. The teen then went back to his mom, who was rapidly gathering up the remainders of their food, and she looked very green. So I approached Karen and said, "Hello, ma'am. I don't mean to be rude, but you can't change your child's diaper on the table." At that, Karen gives me a scathing look and says, "Well, why not?" I say to her, because this is the dining room of a restaurant. It's really unhygienic to have fecal matter. So I replied, "Well, I have to change it here. You don't have a changing table in the bathroom, and your bathroom is dirty." Now, I'll admit, our bathroom is tiny. It only has room for a toilet and a sink, and no room for a changing station. I say to Karen, "I'm so sorry about that, ma'am. Our bathroom is too small for one. But that doesn't make it okay to change a poopy diaper in front of people who are trying to eat." The teen and his mother just fled out the door after throwing away most of their unfinished food. Karen says to me, "Well, where am I supposed to change him? If you don't offer a place to change my baby, tell me, where do you want me to change him?" I tell her, well, most mothers change them in the backseat of their car. And Karen looks at me with a look of horror and says, "I can't change him in there. I'll get poop all over my seats." I say to her, "So instead, you chose to get poop all over these tables where people eat?" It's at that point, Karen starts shouting how she just wants to change her baby. I was our fault for not having a baby table, etc. I told her she's welcome to finish changing her baby. I then told her that I would bring her a bucket of sanitizer so she could clean off the table. And it's at that point Karen says, "It's not my job to clean your table." Now I just wanted the lady gone. So I told her to finish up and I'll take care of the table. I went back to the kitchen to get the cleaning supplies and make a bucket of strong sanitizer water. The whole time, I could hear Karen complaining to her husband in the lobby. She only stopped ranting when they finally left. I come out of the kitchen to drag the table in the back, and that's when I saw what Karen had left for me. She had taken the dirty diaper and she had placed it open, dirty side down on the table. And she had smeared it around in circles, too. There were literal poop smears all over the table. She also took the wet wipes she used to clean her baby and thrown them all over the floor. Her husband also wrote a "Merry Effing Christmas" note on a napkin. Left it on the table along with all of its trash. It was beyond disgusting. I dragged the table outside to the parking lot and I tried hosing it down by dumping buckets of hot water on it. The table had tiles on it, including roads and grooves to the inside. Even after I scrubbed and bleached, the spaces between the tiles were stained yellow from the poop. It wasn't a good look, especially knowing what had stained it. I did not feel confident that I could ever make it food safe again. I then called up my boss and told him what happened and that I was closing up early. We watched the security footage when the boss came, and you could literally see the mom scooping up the diaper, smearing it in circles on the table, and then laughing. We ended up throwing away that table. It was the worst holiday shift ever. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how some people are so freaking terrible and that disgusting. "Oh, I'm not allowed to change my kid here? Well, I'll show you." And with the camera footage, I think the boss should have contacted the police in an attempt to catch or at the very least, posting YouTube on social media or something and letting the internet do its thing. So I honestly can't believe that this happened, but here we go. I was online shopping earlier last week when I saw these gorgeous outdoor Christmas lights at a really good price at a local store. My mother loves Christmas, but she's never had the money or time to put lights up, but she's longed to have some. So I decided that as an early Christmas present, I would get her some that she could be proud of and decorate her house with. I purchased some great deals online, like some light-up reindeer, some colorful string lights, a snowflake-shaped light, and some light-up candy canes for her candy cane lane. So I ordered them, paid with my credit card, and was actually able to pick them up the same day. When I get there, there's a long line at customer service, so I decide to browse for a bit. I ended up getting a super great deal on a pair of snipping icicle lights. So buy one, get one free deal. I then added a branded light-up garland so she could decorate inside, or the stand in line, wait maybe 20 minutes, and when I'm at the counter, I presented my email purchase, and suddenly my own card is slammed into my thigh. Hard. It knocked me on the floor and nearly made me whack my head. The crazy lady who did that then tried to push my own cart over me, all while screaming, I kid you not, you stupid little thief. This lady was literally trying to sell that I stole her cart. Needless to say, I'm super pissed, and I'm really in pain. Security's called, and I'm screaming at the lady to stop lying and to give me back my cart. And then I end up detained by security. That's when I ripped the receipt out of my pocket and shoved it in his face, saying, I have the receipt, you idiot. Startled, the guy steps back and stares at the receipt, and I snap at him that I have the receipt, that woman doesn't. Now call me a damn ambulance because I can't take the bus home now because of how in pain my body was for being rammed by my own car. That's when an older security guard supervisor come over. And the older guard starts to raise the younger guy for jumping to conclusions. The manager then checks my receipt, and sure enough, it's all mine. The crazy lady has no receipt. Surprise, surprise. Of course, the lady then starts wailing how I must have stolen her receipt. Of course, they had CCTV of me with all my items. From me buying them, and then her coming along and grabbing them and ramming me with my own cart. I then had to sit there on a bench with all my items while the crazy lady was detained. The police and EMTs arrived not long after, and the EMTs loaded me on the stretcher. My ankle was badly twisted from being knocked over, and I just wanted to go to the hospital to be safe. I give my statement and press charges before turning to the supervisor as he comes over. The guy's very apologetic, and he asked if I wanted compensation for this disaster. I told him that all I wanted was or we fired. And that the lady who was now screaming, you'll be hearing from my son, he's a lawyer, to be permabanned from their entire team. Because who knows, if she's gotten away with it before, or was doing it again. The super agreed that was the The security guy who detained me improperly was horrified. And apparently, the crazy lady heard that, and she went deathly pale before she fainted right then and there. My ankle ended up in a cast, my left hip and knee in pain, and my right elbow was bruised. I'm still pissed. It's not even funny. I'm also in Canada, so I can't make her pay for medical bills, as it's covered by the provincial plan. Holy cow, guys. I have read a lot of crazy entitled stories, and I'm still shocked at the audacity of some people. Like, what in the world was that lady thinking? Not only trying to steal OP's stuff like that, but then trying to run her over with a shopping cart. And honestly, that is some go straight to jail. Yeah. I just hope that her lawyer educate her on assault, theft, and hoping how much trouble she's potentially in with doing something so incredibly crazy.
Stop crazy, Crosby. Stop the and the delicious and it's $9.49, making it the lowest price in Stuffed Crust. And I'm out of time. There was more time. Pizza, pizza.
So I'm a 29-year-old female, and my husband, who's 33, is the breadwinner. I'm a stay-at-home mom. We used to both work, but due to medical problems, I could not keep working. As a result, I don't have what they call fun money or money to spend however I want. My husband gives me money only to spend on the house or the kids, but that's that. I might borrow money here and there, or try to figure something out if I needed essential stuff like hygiene products. Well, this Christmas, my husband gives me $600 as a Christmas gift. I freaked out, thinking now I have to get him a decent gift to match this. So I went shopping, and I got him the most affordable thing on his wish list, which is a $180 pair of sneakers in his favorite color. I didn't show him the gift until we visited his parents' house for Christmas. And when it was time for gift opening, he opens the gift, saw the sneakers, and he looked extremely upset. Like he was about to blow up. So I asked him what's up, and he asked, why in the blue hell would I decide to waste money and get him some stupid sneakers, aka the cheapest gift on his wish list? I said it's all I could afford, but he literally lashed out and said, yeah, I gave you $600. That's the price for a gaming console. And it was right there at the top of my wish list. Why did you buy that? And the thing is, he said it didn't front of his parents. It was so awkward and embarrassing, and I felt horrible. I wanted to disappear. But I apologized and said I was sorry, but I had other stuff I needed to buy, and the money wasn't enough. He took it as I was blaming him for not giving me enough money, and he picked an argument with me about how wasteful and otherwise I wouldn't be struggling with money for so long. I disagree. Instead, I don't have a salary due to medical issues, not being irresponsible. I told him that he could get the gaming console himself if he asked for money. But he got all dramatic, and he ran how he wouldn't, because then he'll be judged for getting anything for himself. That I should have read his mind or something. His parents tried to get involved, but he straight up told me how disappointed he was, and said that I ruined his Christmas, and then went upstairs and avoided talking to me until we got back home, and that's when the whole argument restarted. He kept repeating that he was so disappointed, and that I ruined Christmas for him, even saying, "Good job screwing up," even after I pointed out how rude it was of him to react like that in front of his parents. He's wanting an apology at the moment, and he's still upset about what I did, so am I the a-hole? Yeah, so Opie is 1,000,000% not the a-hole in this situation. And it sounds to me like her husband ruined his own Christmas by not being grateful for what he got. Like, dude, what do you expect from a wife of Catcher who has very little money? And the whole, you should have known he wanted a gaming console. Even dumber. Like, did the guy really gift Opie $600 for Christmas and expected her to use all that money on a gift for him and not her or the kids? In my opinion, that makes him the clear a-hole. And this person says, "You're not the a-hole. Your husband is abusing you like this is financial abuse. You deserve money to spend on yourself. It doesn't matter if you don't make a salary. If you work, keeping house. Not only that, but yelling at you like that and all, especially in front of people, is also abusive. Please, look into getting disability or unemployment and get away from him." This person comments, "Not the a-hole. Clear cut, financial, and emotional abuse for you. You have to borrow money to get hygiene products, and he's disappointed in you for Christmas. He gave you $600 early for Christmas, and clearly fully expected you to use all of it on his Christmas gift for himself. The one that was on the top of his list. Yeah, guys, like this time of year really brings out people's true colors. Guys, let me know what you would do if you're in a situation.
Have education online at GCU.
So my wife and I have always had an annual Christmas party at our house with our friends and siblings each year. Last year, two of our friends had a child shortly before the party. Now, the child wasn't invited last year either, but was bothered, given that it was more like bringing an uninvited potato than a person who was interest at the time. With that said, this year the child is walking and whatnot.
Come on!
So there seemed to be no reason to mention that it would not be appropriate to bring the child to a party. So without even asking or even telling us the child was coming, they just show up with their kids. And we had no way set up our house child-proof. As a result, we had to close a bunch of doors that were intended to be left open. We all guests were spread out into the basement and living room. So for the most of the party, we had about 14 people trapped in our small kitchen. The parents let their 1-year-old child roam freely. Our party is by no means a rager, but people were drinking a lot less than normal. And my wife and I weren't drinking at all, as we're responsible for what happens in our house. And the parents were not keeping a good eye on their child. But the one thing that really bugs me is what the mom decided to do. So she decided to tape up a bunch of our kitchen drawers and cabinets shut, without asking to do so, with our tape. Which meant that she went through our drawers without asking, as obviously the kid was going around opening everything and pulling stuff out. As the unattended child continued around, she kept messing with our stuff, including taking food out of her bowl and pulling on her fur, but the parents still didn't do anything. Being between the dog and the child became a part of my duty as host. Our dog is a rescue and quite skittish, and by some miracle of the universe, it just put up with the child each time I wasn't in the right place at the right moment. The child also pulled the bells off our door and broke them, that our dog has used since the day she was adopted to signal she needs to go outside. And now she can't seem to understand that our new different-looking bells are for the same purpose. The child was getting tired and cranky, and instead of taking the child home, they decided that it was time to go into our bedroom. This makes me embarrassed my wife. We didn't clean all the public places completely, and we didn't sweep through the side and been like, hey, we're friends, right? So I gotta tell you, you're tired. Under control, because you're ruining this party. Like, I couldn't imagine people coming to my house and taping my drawers and cabinets closed like that, especially without them. Friend brings us to another end of our slash.
Respect your elders. Okay. What are you talking about? No.